Hi guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we're going to talk about, an article that touches on a topic that we spend a lot of time on, but it's for absolutely good reason. The title of this one is "How much will your auto insurance go up after an accident?" Right? So we all know you get into an accident. There's a ton of confusion. It's annoying. It's just not a pleasurable experience. The unfortunate thing is that the pain doesn't end with the accident, right? Your carrier then increases your rates for the next 3 to 5 years, right? That increase could be as little as 10 to 20% to even doubling your premium, right? So a big spectrum, and it can really hurt, not just after that fender bender, but for up to 5 years after. So it can impact quite a bit. The question, or there are a few factors that go into one, if your rates will even go up, and then two, how much your rates are going to go up, right? The first factor is where you live. So if you live in a no-fault state, and you're in an accident, the chances of your rates going up are extremely high. And that's because of the simple fact that in a no-fault state, both carriers are pocketing the cost for the damages, right? So they'll look to recoup that cost. Now, if you're in a no-fault state, an at-fault state, and you're found to not be liable for that accident, right? So it's not your fault, then there's a very good chance your rates will not go up, right? Because in essence, your carrier is not liable for any damage. They're not paying anything out of pocket. So that's essentially a good thing. After carriers have kind of paid for the damages, as we alluded to, and it's naturally understandable, they look to recoup those costs from you. Now, the extent to which they will increase your rate depends on kind of several things. One being kind of your past driving record, right? The severity of the damages. Are we talking about 2 total vehicles? Or are we talking about something that's under your deductible, right? And as I say that, makes me remember that this is in fact why many people, if the damage is under their deductible, they try to handle it outside of their carriers being involved, right? Because they know that gives incentive or the okay for carriers to increase their rates for the next 3 to 5 years. They'd much rather prefer to kind of handle this cost because it's minor and under the deductible now, and be done with it, and enjoy the rates they have until they have another accident. Hopefully they do not. So the severity of the accident, where you live, also determines how much the severity of the increases of your rates. Some neighborhoods are actually rated much lower than others. The same with different states. And then the actual terms of your policy, right? So, and this comes into play, especially if you're looking for a new policy. There are several carriers out there that provide kind of accident forgiveness, right? So the promise that rates will not increase after your first accident, right? Which is a good policy to have, especially if you know that you get into fender benders, right? So keep that in mind the next time you're looking for new car insurance. Hopefully you do not find yourself inside of an accident, but hopefully this has been helpful in terms of thinking about, well, if you do, what can happen to your rates given your circumstances. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.